How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are going over the comics that are coming out this following week for New Comic Book Day. It is a big stack we're gonna go over, so I'm excited to do that. Now remember, these are only gonna be 8 covers that we're going over. If you guys are wanting to see the variant covers that we're going to be picking up, stay tuned for New Comic Book Day. Other than that, let's get into it. First comic we're going into is Batman issue 158. This is part 2 of Hush. I'm very excited for it. The A cover does looks amazing too, but if you haven't read Batman Hush, it's a very good story arc that happened in the past, and now they're coming back with the same kind of characters and stuff like that. So I'm excited for this, and it's gonna be amazing. I already know. Next, we got Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 15. The Ultimate Spider-Man has been killing it. You got freaking Harry passed away or got shot in the last issue, so now we got to see what's going to happen after that and how Peter Parker is going to deal with it, and of course take care of his family. We got Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 6. This one's going to be amazing. The Absolute series have been killing it, so I have no other expectation that this one's going to be amazing, so I'm excited to read it. This is the last issue of the Amazing Spider-Man run that's going on. This is issue number 70. Like I said, this will be the last one of this one. It is still part of One World Under Doom, and then after this, the next April, or the next month, I mean in April, they're going to be starting a new series of the Amazing Spider-Man. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to see how this finishes off, hopefully strong. So I'm excited for it. Coming back with Ultimate Wolverine issue number 3. The first 2 issues have been fantastic. They can't go wrong with the Ultimate Wolverine so far. On the cover, it looks like they're facing, I'm assuming, Rogue and Gambit, it looks like. So I'm excited for that because those are 2 of my favorite characters. Oh, as he says right here, Wolverine versus Gambit and Kitty Pryde. So it's not Rogue, but it's Kitty Pryde. So, great 2 characters that Wolverine's going to be dealing with. I'm excited to see how it goes. Next, we got Superman issue number 24. It's been a great story arc so far. You got Doomsday trying to convince Superman and Supergirl or Superwoman to hand over the current Doomsday to the future Doomsday. It's a crazy story, but it's been fantastic so far. So I'm excited to see what's going on. On the cover, it says a war on 2 fronts. Not sure what that means, but we'll get into it. Next, you got Uncanny X-Men issue number 12. This series has been really great. On this cover, it says it's time to pay the Vig. Not sure what that means, but you got Gambit on there, one of my favorite characters, so I'm excited for that. It says the smoothest X-Men, Remy LeBeau, aka Gambit, is forced to face his past. So I'm wondering if this is a new story after the whole X-Men hunt. So I'm gonna see what's going on with that one. We got a brand new series. Is the Absolute Martian Manhunter issue number 1. I'm very excited for this. The A cover looks trippy. They have previews in the past comics, and it looks like an interesting story. We'll see what's going on with the whole Martian Manhunter kind of thing. It seems pretty crazy and pretty trippy, but I'm excited to get into it and read it, and hopefully it blows everything out the water just like the past Absolute issues that have been coming out. We definitely had to pick up Justice League Unlimited issue number 5. They have been doing fantastic. The cover on this looks really good. Looks like they're getting a big screen of just all the villains that they face. So it says Ghosts of the Past, so I'm assuming they got to deal with that in this issue. I'm not sure, but it says the clock is ticking. The keys to the mysterious super terrorist organization Inferno begin to be revealed as the Justice League realizes it's an intergalactic threat. They've been killing it so far as the main story of the whole all-in stuff, but getting all the characters in one spot, and it's been a fantastic read. I'm excited to have this in the collection and to read it. Next, we got Fantastic Four issue number 30. I haven't been reading Fantastic Four issues, but I read the last one, issue number 29, because it's part of the One World Under Doom. I am trying to collect everything part of that. This is issue number 20 of that event, but this is obviously issue number 30 of the Fantastic Four. Real easy to jump into it with this event going on. I would like to get into Fantastic Four more, but this is a great start for it, especially like I said, under the whole One World Under Doom. This is, I'm assuming, continuing from One World Under Doom issue number 2 that we read last week, because he turned Ben back to normal. We're gonna see what it is. That's the whole cover is on this. I'm excited to read it. Next, we got Wonder Woman issue number 19. I'm very excited for this. If I'm correct, this is a brand new story arc for Wonder Woman, so I'm excited where they're going with the story. It ended pretty well in the last one. Wonder Woman kind of just took care of business towards the end, and her friends and partners did what they had to do to protect what they were doing while she was doing what she was doing. Fantastic story. Wonder Woman's a good read, so I'm excited for this new story arc. One of my favorite stories that's going on right now is Green Arrow issue number 22. I wish they would release more Green Arrow stuff because I'm enjoying the character itself. I always liked him from the show, from growing up and stuff like that, but actually reading the comics has been really enjoyable. So you got the Freshwater Killer. It says the Freshwater Killer storyline continues. Green Arrow dives deep into the past to uncover a startling truth. Again, it's been really good series. I've been enjoying it like crazy. I'm hoping that they continue this Green Arrow and that's a future ongoing, and they don't stop randomly like they do with Shazam. I feel like the Green Arrow is a little underrated, but I've been enjoying it a lot, so I'm excited for it. Another one we got is Green Lantern issue number 21. I've been enjoying this one as well. It says enters Starbreaker. I'm not sure, I'm not really aware of this character, so I'm hoping I get to learn a lot about him in this issue. Green Lantern has been killing it so far with the Green Lantern and the Green Lantern Corps. That's been going on with the whole battery situation, where they got to figure out what they're going to do with Sorrow and stop him from, you know, he's the main villain, but then you got little story arcs, story villains in there. Stormbreaker seems like one of them, so I'm excited to read that. Starbreaker, I'm sorry, not Stormbreaker, Starbreaker, and I'm excited to read that. I've been enjoying this series like crazy. I haven't read the original, and I want to. I'm enjoying the second one, which is Batman: The Long Halloween. The Last Halloween. This is issue number 6. You got Two-Face in there. In the last one, the wife, they brought the wife to him, and like, oh, he died. You know, what are you talking about? He's not here. And then found out she's alive. He's alive, and she's like, he's confused and she's confused. But what it is that Two-Face kind of came out of Harvey Dent, so it's more Two-Face than Harvey Dent, I believe. So very interesting. I'm excited to read to see where they go with that, but it's been really good. Next, we got the Flash issue number 19. I'm hoping they pick it up a little bit. It's been a little bit confusing, a little bit not the best story that's going on, which sucks because the Flash is one of my favorite characters. So I hope they really pick it up with this one. But it says Eclipso back from the dead. I'm not sure what that means, so I'm excited to read it. It says the rising tide of anger. While the Flash uses his new abilities to serve both the Justice League and his family, the fairy above and below ground can't be controlled. So they're still continuing with what's going on from the last issue. It wasn't bad for the last issue. It was a little better than the previous one. So again, I hope they keep that momentum going and keep me interested, because I want to continue getting these the Flashes, because again, one of my favorite characters. Next, we got Wolverine Revenge Red Band Edition. I get issue number 5. I'm not gonna lie, I still have 1 through 4 in my box. I haven't read them yet. These stories have been such a big gap into them that it takes like a 2 months to 3 month gap between them. So I'm just waiting to collect them all, to read them all. It has nothing to do with the current issues, I believe, from the Ashes in the beginning. It's its own little thing, but it's the Red Band, so you get blood, you know, profanity, stuff like that. So I'm excited to read it. I just don't want to read it and forget about it in 2 weeks or 2 months. I want to try to collect as much as I can. I believe this is the last issue for it as well. So once I get this, I'll be able to read all 5 and enjoy them. Next, we have Harley Quinn issue number 49. I've been on the edge of this. Like, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. Last issue was a lot better because Poison Ivy was involved in it. So I have a little bit of hope still to continue. But one of the main reasons I keep getting it is because my favorite artist, David Nakayama, has been doing a lot of variant artwork for us. I've been collecting them. And if I'm collecting them and they're collecting them in order of, you know, 48, 49, stuff like that, I'm gonna might as well just read the story. So I'm hoping, you know, they do a little better. But if, after a while, if he starts making the artwork and the story dies out for me, I probably will drop this. But I have hopes for it, so we are gonna pick it up. Next, we got Laura Kinney Wolverine issue number 4. It says, who's ready for a revolution? I believe that's supposed to be Winter Soldier, but that's what they're calling him now. Bucky Barnes is calling him the Revolution. Must have happened in a past event. I'm not sure why they changed his name. You know, if it means like that's his hero name instead of the villain name of, you know, Winter Soldier, whatever the case may be. He was in the last issue. He needs her help, so she's gonna help him out. So I believe it's a new story arc that is part of this, even though it's issue number 4. The first 3 issues were fantastic. This one, I believe, is starting a new arc, like I said, so I'm excited to read about it. Next issue we got is Black Canary, Best of the Best, issue number 5. This has been a fun read. It's nothing crazy. It's not part of the All-In universe or anything like that, but it's an interesting story, and it's a different take on this hero's situation and the hero's life and how you see them. So it's been enjoyable, so I'm definitely going to be picking it up, see where it goes. On the cover you got Black Canary and her mom, which is the old Black Canary, so I'm interested in reading that. It says the battle may be lost in more ways than one. Sounds interesting. I'm very excited for it. Next, we got X-Manhunt Omega issue number 1. This is the last part of the series of the event that's been going on. This is the 8th issue of the whole event. I haven't started them yet, but this week I will read them so that I can read this one with it. I'm excited to read it, see what's going on with, you know, Professor Xavier and stuff like that. See what he has to do with this story and setting up for the future of the X-Men from the Ashes and New Beginning era. So I'm excited for it. Hopefully they don't do me wrong. Hopefully they don't do Professor X wrong. And it's a great story. Even if they cut him out, hopefully they ended it right. Next, we got Red Hulk issue number 2. It was very fun reading the first issue. They broke out of their situation. Even on the cover it says Escape from Doom's Dungeon. They all broke out. Now they're trying to fully break out and get out of there and probably get revenge on Doom and whatever the case may be. So I'm excited to read it. On a description, it says The Great Escape. Thunderbolt Ross stages an escape from the think tank where Dr. Doom has imprisoned him. They use him to play scenarios to see what's going to happen and stuff like that. Crazy event that's going on. Again, One World Under Doom event, so of course I had to pick it up, and I'm excited for it. Another one part of One World Under Doom, we got Doom Academy issue number 2. The first one was a fun read. We was just getting the new characters involved in this whole Doom Academy. There's stuff going on at the academy though, so the main character has to investigate, and they get trapped into this big old thing. So that's why the cover is looking like that, because she's like trapped into this book. The whole scenario is insane, so I'm excited to read it. It says, as if the world with Dr. Doom at the wheel isn't crazy enough, Zoe finds herself stuck into a fairy tale book. I'm excited to read it. They actually did really well on the first issue, so I'm excited for the second one. This one has been another fun read. This is Rogue, the Savage Line issue number 3. It has nothing to do with the current X-Men situation that's going on. It's its own little spin-off, and it's been fantastic. I guess she's been in the Savage Line before, so this is just her going back. But now you got Magneto and the King of the Savage Line there. It looks like they're fighting. She's trying to hold peace. Great story so far. I've been enjoying it a lot. I like the artwork in it as well, and learning a little bit about the Savage Line, because it is brought back or referenced in a lot of current comic stuff, so I'm excited to read it. Next, we got Power Girl issue number 19. This has also been a fun read to learn about this new character and her friends. It says, survival of the fittest. Power Girl, Omen, and Steel are held hostage inside a bubble that cuts them off from the rest of Metropolis and sent back to the prehistoric age. Looks like she's fighting a dinosaur, which is pretty cool, so I'm excited to read that, see a little twist on what's going on with their life. So they thought they got it all figured out, but now there's a big old stick in their freaking plans or whatever the case may be. So I'm excited to read this one as well. She's a cool character, and I've been enjoying it. Next, you got Thunderbolts Doom Strike issue number 2, another one that's part of One World Under Doom event that's going on. Doom tried to recruit Bucky Barnes, and he decided not to go with it, but now he's framed for a bad situation that Doom set him up with. So I'm assuming this is like, all right, how is he gonna figure out to get out of it and also stop Doom, because they don't agree on the same page. So I'm excited to read this one. It looks like you got Hellorine or Ghost Rider on the freaking cover. That's where Barnes is writing with. It says Spirit of the Vengeance, so yeah, kind of like a Ghost Rider-esque character there. So I'm interested to see what happens there. This is a brand new series that's been going. It just started last time. It's Weapon X-Men issue number 2. Nothing to do with the current X-Men, nothing to do with One World Under Doom, nothing like that. It's just a fun comic to read about these 5 badass characters from the X-Men world. They're all mutants and stuff like that. And then you got Deadpool, of course. It's been a fun read. They're all just grouping up together to be badass, so I've been enjoying it. Really cool cover as well, really good story. I'm excited to read this one. Another number 1 that we're coming out with is Doom Division issue number 1. It's part of the One World Under Doom event, so I'm excited to read it. I don't know much about it. It says Tiger Division roars into action for Doom. Dr. Doom rules the planet, but instead of chaos, he created world peace. Where does that leave Tiger Division, South Korea's foremost defenders? I don't know anything about this, so I'm excited to learn about these kind of characters to see if they're gonna be in future comics, or this is just kind of like their little bit until something else happens in the future. But I'm excited to read it. Doom's Division sounds very interesting. Next, you got Metamorpho the Element Man issue number 4. Cool character to be learning about. He has his own little adventures each comic. It doesn't seem like a main, like there is a main comic arc, but in through the issues, it's not the continuous arc. It's just he keeps fighting new villains and little stories in this arc while they're dealing with the main one. It's been enjoyable. It's been really fun. It says stuck in Stag HQ. Who would ever replace the merely magnificent Metamorpho? So it's pretty cool learning about him. He's dealing with his life, like his girlfriend and her dad have been like kind of controlling his life. He doesn't like it. He's trying to do better. You got an ex-friend or ex, whatever she may be, coming into his life again. It's a very confusing time, but it's been enjoyable to read, so I'm definitely picking this one up. Last but not least, you got your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man issue number 4. I believe this is the second to last to the issues. I don't know if it's for the second to last of the arc and they're going to continue doing more, or if this was just a little runoff 5-issue situation just because of the new TV show that came out. I'm not sure, but I've enjoyed the comics along with the show, so I'm excited to pick this one up. It says squashed like a bug. I feel like each issue is its own little story, so there's not really a main arc. It's just kind of like Peter Parker learning to be Spider-Man and stuff like that. So it's been really fun to read, and I'm excited to pick that up. But that is everything that we are picking up. Again, we just went over the 8 covers, and we also went over the comics that we are picking up. Not every comic that's coming out, there's a lot more, but these are the ones we're picking up. It's a big stack. I'm excited. It's gonna be the biggest stack for this month, so it's gonna be a lot of reading to do. But if you guys are interested in any of these comments, let me know, or any of these comics, let me know in the comments below. If you guys want a personal video either on YouTube, TikTok, whatever the case may be, let me know what you're excited to pick up. Let me know what your pick of the week is. It's definitely going to probably be Manhunter for me, Absolute Manhunter. I'm excited for that one, and all the comics I'm excited for. So like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video, it means a lot to me. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.